Welcome back to Health Watch. Earlier on today, we had one of our members speak with our guest speaker today, Jermaine Gray from CarCrib. So let's get straight to it.
Jermaine Gray.
Thank you for having me, sir.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Yes.
He's recently started a company. The name of the company is CarCrib. Now, from the name, you can already tell that it has something to do with cribs and babies. So he'll do most of the talking from here. It is his company after all. So my first question for you is, what exactly is CarCrib?
So, CarCrib is connected crib.
Connected crib?
Yeah, connected cribs. Yeah.
Connected to the floor?
No. So, connected cribs, the concept of connected cribs is using Internet of Things sensors to make your cribs smart.
Oh, so it's a smart crib. It's
You could say it's a smart crib.
alright, so just like how you have phones and smartphones.
Yes, you could
All
say
right,
that.
right.
You could say it's a smart crib.
So why a smart crib?
Well, you see, in today's medical business, we found out that we have the mortality rate for babies is pretty high, and
Really?
yes, and it's 70%, and most of it is as a result of negligence or human error. So we decided to come into that space and to automate the monitoring and caring of neonatal babies, to help to reduce that mortality rate and to kind of make the logistics of it much more easier in terms of reducing the number of nurses required per batch of babies by putting in sensors that can allow you to do remote diagnostics, so you can pretty much stay from a central monitoring station in the hospital and know temperatures and basic vital signs.
Okay, so I noticed you saying that it does a lot of things.
Yes, a whole lot of things.
How does it do said things?
How does it do what?
Yes, how does it monitor the baby? How does it what instruments are used? Are there special sensors?
Yes,
Stuff
so
like
there's a lot of sensors. There is.
I see.
Yes, we pretty much we pretty much consider almost every aspect of monitoring in that space. So we equip our crib with very fancy, high-tech camera and a spear, you can call it that, which is like
nice.
about 8 cameras at recording at 4K with sound sensors at different specific location on the spear that can detect sound based on videos,
I see.
motion sensors built into the
Detect
cameras.
sound based on videos.
Yes.
That's some pretty high tech stuff we have there.
Very
interesting.
high tech. So we want to ensure that we not just put a camera, but we put a smart camera that can interact with back-end AI computing technology to be able to make certain basic decisions based on data collecting over a period of time. So our cribs is not just there; they are learning cribs. Yes. So we refer to them sometimes as learning cribs.
So the crib itself is like the baby when it comes
Yes.
to learning about the environment.
Yes. So that's
So
pretty much where we're
interesting.
going.
I almost don't feel worthy enough of being in the same room as him, seeing that everything about him is smart and I'm the average interviewer.
Your shirt is smart. So.
In Jamaica, no problem. Anyways, so it's a smart crib that monitors most of your baby's vitals and things of that sort.
Yes.
And
But not just monitoring, but we also if you I see that you have a report from the website.
oh yes, I do.
We also include in the CarCrib product line the ability for you to take CarCrib home with you. So we have a program where the doctors can can enroll a patient.
That was actually my next
From-
question. Where would it be used?
Right,
Yeah.
so so the doctors can enroll patient from a pediatric care perspective where you can enroll once you leave the hospital, you can take CarCrib with you. And when I say take CarCrib with you, I mean take sensors with you, and those sensors can be installed on your existing cribs at home, whereby you can continue monitoring by giving babies wearables, by installing the same camera in the room if you want to, using the same kind of cot that the baby sleep on.
So the home version is no different from the hospital version?
Is the only difference with the home version is the type of data that it collects. So the data that it collects at home
Yes.
is a little less clinical data, but it's more around general basic vital signs and and stuff that that will assist when you go to the hospital to for your baby frequent medical appointment. Your pediatrician can connect to a web portal and pull up the record and can see feeding pattern, diaper changing pattern, baby weight, temperature fluctuation, what is in the diet, stuff like those. So we try to make it connected to the point where the parents is interacting, the pediatrician, everybody's connected.
Your baby becomes a very important person. See,
yes, because
all eyes are on
because
him or her.
we, as a baby, it's important that we spend a lot of time to monitor, to see what's happening, especially with the health. So most of the time, parents are busy. They don't get a lot of time to really deep dive in that information. So
yes, as a former baby, I would understand.
Yes, you have a nanny at home and you're at work. Don't worry, CarCrib will assist the nanny to ensure that your instruction that you give her for your baby carried out accordingly.
Is it possible for me to be the one rebel parent and leave my child at home?
No.
Oh, so it's not that.
No.
It's not that sort of.
No, we're not recommended that. So CarCrib is not a robot.
Are you not recommending it, or are you not recommending?
CarCrib is not a robot.
Oh, I understand.
What CarCrib requires the function of a human to carry out or to interact with data or suggestions. We call them suggestions.
Yes.
Based on our AI sensors from the CarCrib technology.
All right. So you're marketing mainly to homeowners and hospitals.
Homeowners and hospitals.
All right. So what's the difference between the CarCrib and an incubation pod? Because they seem to have similar.
Yeah, it has similar function. So in the neonatal space, there are levels of neonatal cares. So you have the local level, and you have the premature, or you have the intensive care. Right. So the intensive care is different. The intensive care requires some different kind of equipment. We're looking into that space, but right now we're at the local level. Where
putting everyone on the same
level, which is pretty much a healthy baby from birth, go into the neonatal clinic, and going through that checking of process to ensure that you're okay to be discharged to go home with the parent. So we're at that level. We are not in the intensive care level. We are not in the intermediate intensive care level where you mainly have the premature but not so sick, where intensive care is very, very, very sick and maybe premature.
So to what age would this crib go up to?
Good question.
Because there's some cribs that are converted into beds.
Right, good question. So pretty much we haven't had a chance to deep dive in the limit, But
Yeah,
as you
it's
know,
understandable.
the technologists give you a wearables, and wearables is in different size, different shape, and everybody wear a wearable.
Oh, so you would still be able to monitor
Yeah,
the
so you
vitals
still
signs
can have a wearable, but you may not have a crib, and the wearable
Alright.
is hooked up in that same central cloud server, so you can monitor vitals from there.
Alright, so it's the CarCrib, connected crib, mainly used to monitor your baby, and it's going to be mainly used by you and hospitals. It seems to be mostly hospitals right now, but you have the option of taking it home with you, and they also have the wearable bracelets that will monitor your vital signs even more,
Yes.
and that seems to be available to toddlers too, and maybe preteens. But yes, that's all the time we have today, Jeremy Gray.
Thank you
Yes,
very
thanks
much
for being
having
here.
me. Yes.
I'll ensure to go out and get one for myself when I have a child.
Yes, and you can get CareCrib at carecribs.com. Visit us and leave us your feedback, join our Facebook, Twitter, be a part of the CareCrib community. Thank you.